jQuery effects. Effects. So using jQuery effects, okay, so you can fade, okay, you can fade elements in and out of visibility, okay, in and out of visibility. So here fade effects are jQuery fading effects. Effects are four types. Okay, four types. First one, fade in. Okay, so observe this capitalization. Okay, I caps. And two, fade out, O caps. And third one, fade toggle. And the fourth one, fade to. Okay, so these are the fading effects. Four types of fading effects in jQuery. Okay, so using these fading effects, we can fade the elements in and out of visibility. Okay, so first of all, fade in. So the jQuery fade in method is used to fade in a hidden element. Using this method, you can fade in a hidden element. So syntax is dollar symbol and selector dot fade in. Okay, so this is the syntax for the fade in method. Okay, so fade in method accept two parameters. One is speed parameter and second one is callback parameter. Okay, callback function parameter. So these are the two parameters for fade in method, speed and callback. So these both are speed and callback parameters. Both are optional parameters. And speed parameter specifies the duration of the effect. Okay, how much time it will execute on the element. Okay, speed parameter specifies the duration of the effect, and the speed parameter accept the values. Speed parameter can take values like speed, okay, speed one, and fast, okay, or milliseconds. Okay, milliseconds. So milliseconds nothing but 2000, 3000. So 2 seconds, 3 seconds, like that. Okay, 2000 means 2 seconds. An optional callback parameter is a function to be executed after the fade-in method completes. After the fade-in method completed. Okay, so these are the two parameters, speed and callback parameters. Okay, so one example on this fade-in method. So create an HTML form. Okay, fade in. Okay, so take one button here, type equal to button and value equal to fade in and id equal to btn fade in and close this button, and take one div tag, and div tag contains some uh, content to display in the div tag, and div tag write some css properties for the div tag. Okay, background color, height and width, div1, style equal to style tag and div1. Okay, so background color for div. Okay, background color and text color triple F, and height 300 pixels and width also 300 pixels. Okay, and border uh, 4 pixel solid, and border color is okay. So when you click on this button, okay, and the div is display none. Okay, the div is hidden. So when you click on this button, div is fade in. Okay, so copy this one. Okay, so JQuery library, and next remove this. So for button click, okay, fade in button and div1. Okay, div1 here dot fade in method. Okay, so directly we can run this example. Okay, so there is no div tag here. So when you click on this button, div1 button, okay, so this is double click event, right? Okay, click event. Okay, div is fade in. Okay, so once we apply the speed parameter and callback parameter, okay, so I want to execute this method, okay, this effect in 4 seconds. Okay, and after complete the fade in method, I want to execute, I want to display some alert message. Okay, function, my function here. Okay, some alert box. Fade in method completed. Okay, so here we need to call the function, my function. Okay, so once complete this function in 4 seconds, okay, this method in 4 seconds, So this function is executed and display the alert message. We click on this button. Okay, so fade in. Once complete the fade in method completed, alert message is displayed. Okay, so next, uh, so without callback function also we can execute. Okay, directly we can give this. Okay, so because these four are optional parameters, right? So that's why if you want to call the callback function, you can use. Otherwise, you can leave that. Okay, so within 4 seconds, this is completed. So this is the fade in method and fade out. This function, okay, jQuery fade out method. This method, this method is used to fade out a visible element. So here syntax dollar symbol selector dot fade out. Okay, and here also same speed and callback parameters. Okay, so here in this function also these two are optional parameters. Okay, if you want to give this, you can give the values. Okay, speed or fast or in milliseconds. So now create one more HTML form, fade out. Okay, and same example. Okay, so in this time we can remove this display none property. Okay, now div is displaying, and when you click on this button, div is fade out. Okay, fade out in 5 seconds. Okay, after complete the fade out method is executed. Okay, alert message is displayed. So run this example. Okay, click on this button. Okay, within the 5 seconds, the div tag is fade out, and after fade out the fade out method is completed. Alert box is displaying. Okay, so these are the fade out and fade in and fade out methods in jQuery. And next one is fade toggle. So fade toggle method, this method toggles between fade in and fade out. Okay, fade in and fade out methods. Okay, syntax dollar symbol selector dot fade toggle. Okay, and here also speed and callback parameters. Okay, okay, so fade toggle method, hidden elements are shown and shown elements are hidden. Okay, so fade in elements are fade out and fade out elements are fade in. So create one HTML form, fade toggle, okay, and same example here. Okay, so fade toggle, fade toggle. So fade toggle also will execute it in 4 seconds. Fade toggle method completed, alert message will display. So fade in elements are fade out and fade out elements are fade in using fade toggle method. So now div tag is not displaying. When you click on this button, okay, div tag is fade in, okay, and alert box is displayed. And again you can click on this button for fade out. Okay, so these two functions, fade in and fade out methods, will be executed in the fade toggle method. Okay, fade toggle method toggles between fade in and fade out methods. And next one, fade to method. Okay, so this method allows us to fading to a given opacity. Okay, so opacity values between 0 and 1. Okay, 0 and 1. So syntax dollar symbol and selector dot fade to. Okay, here one more extra parameter is there, speed, okay, and opacity, and finally callback function. Okay, one parameter is extra in fade to method, that is opacity. So we can fade out the elements with the given opacity, okay, given transition. So given transparency, so the element is fade in or fade out. Okay, the required speed parameter, and here speed parameter is required. In this method, speed parameter is required. Okay, required parameter, and this is the duration of the effect. This is duration of the effect. So it can take the values like slow and fast and milliseconds. And one more thing is opacity is also required required parameter. Okay, required parameter, and the required opacity parameter is in the fade to method specifies fade into a given opacity. Okay, so fade into a given opacity. The optional callback parameter is the function to be executed after the fade to method complete. Optional callback parameter to be executed After complete the fade to method. Okay, fade to method. Okay, so this is the fade to method. So take one more HTML form for fade to. Okay, and same thing we can use here. uh, Fade to. Okay, just change function name only. Okay, fade to, and here one more extra property, 0.3 or 6. Okay, that is the opacity. Okay, so the div tag is display none. Okay, fade out. So when you click on this button, okay, the div tag is fade in with a given opacity. Okay, the transparency, with this transparency will display. Okay, and now run this example. Okay, so that is the opacity. Okay, 0.6. Okay, that is not fully 100% opacity, 100% transparency. So if you give this value 1, okay, that is fully transparency div tag. Okay, this is fully transparency, and 0.6 is transparency. Okay, the div tag is displaying in 0.6 transparency, that is opacity. Okay, and if div tag is fade in, fade out the div tag with the given opacity. Okay, so the div tag is fade out with 0.6 opacity. Okay, so these are the fading effects in jQuery. And next, the sliding methods in jQuery. jQuery sliding methods. Okay, jQuery sliding methods. So using jQuery sliding methods, using sliding methods, you can create sliding effects sliding effects on HTML elements. Okay, so sliding methods are uh, three types: slide down, slide up, and slide toggle. Sliding methods are three types. First one, slide down. Okay, here also observe capsulation, decaps. And second one, slide up. And third one, slide toggle. Okay, so these are the three methods, sliding methods. So first of all, slide down method. jQuery slide down method is used to slide down an HTML elements using slide down method. slide down method, you can apply slide down using slide down method. Slide down an HTML element, slide down an HTML element. Okay, and syntax is dollar symbol and selector dot slide down. Okay, and here also same speed and callback parameters, speed and callback parameters. Speed parameter is the duration of the effect. Okay, that specifies the duration of the effect, and it can take the values like speed, fast, and milliseconds. Okay, and the callback function is the function to be executed after the slide down method completed. Okay, same uh, fading methods. Okay, same as fading and fading methods, speed and callback parameters. So slide down example. So here copy this, and width is 600. Okay, and div tag display none, and this is slide down, and button name is btn slide down, and when you click on this button, okay, div tag is slide down. Okay, and within 4 seconds after complete this method, callback function is executed. Slide down method completed. Okay, so now run this example. Okay, so here div tag is slide down. Okay, after complete this method, slide down method completed, alert box is displaying. Okay, just use slide down method and with parameters speed and callback parameters. Without speed and callback parameters also we can execute this slide down method. Okay, so these are two optional parameters. Okay, if you want this you can use, otherwise you can leave these two. So this is the slide down method. Okay, div tag and slide down method. Next, slide up. Okay, this method is used to slide up a given HTML element. Slide up a given HTML element. Syntax same dollar symbol and selector dot slide up. Okay, and the speed parameter, and next callback parameter. Okay, so here just only method names changing only. Okay, there is no difference between all these functions. Okay, just method name is different and all the syntax is same. So create an HTML form, slide up. Okay, so copy this one and paste here, and now remove this display none for slide up. Okay, and slide up, slide up, and button name is here, slide up, and method name is slide up. Okay, and finally slide method completed. Okay, now this div tag is displaying when you run the application, when you run the form. Okay, div tag is displaying, so we can slide up this div tag using slider method. Okay, slider method, div tag is not displaying. Okay, so when you run the form, slide down.html form, div tag is not displaying, so that when you click on this button, div tag is slide down. Okay, the div tag is opened through slide down method. So here div tag is displaying. Okay, when you run the form, so when you click on this button, div tag is hidden using slide up method. Okay, the div tag is slide up. Okay, so div tag is displaying now. So you click on this button, div is slide up. Okay, total div tag is slide up. Okay, so already it's completed. So alert box is displaying. So slide down and slide up methods, and finally slide toggle method. So this method toggles between slide down and slide up methods. This method toggles between slide down and slide up methods. Okay, slide up methods. If div tag is slide up, then the div tag is slide down. Okay, if div tag is slide up and the div tag is slide down, and if div tag is slide down, div tag is slide up. Syntax: selector, this is the HTML tag, and dot slide toggle, and here's two parameters, speed and callback parameters. Okay, so toggle tag is slide toggle is if the element have been slide down, if the element have been slide down. Okay, slide toggle method will slide up them, will slide up them, slide them up. Okay, and if the element have been slide up, okay, slide up, slide toggle method will slide them down. Okay, slide toggle will slide them down. If the element have been slide down, and slide toggle will slide them up. Okay, if the element have been slide down, slide up, slide toggle method will slide them down. And create one HTML form, slide up, toggle. Okay, and the same copy this. Okay, and slide toggle, slide toggle, and method name is slide toggle, and slide toggle method completed callback function. Okay, now run this example. So click on this button, slide up. Okay, slide toggle method completed. Again you can click on this button. Okay, so div tag is slide down. Okay, so if the element have been slide up, slide toggle method will slide them up. If the element is slide up, slide toggle method will slide them down. So these are the sliding effects in jQuery. Next one, jQuery animation method. jQuery animation. Okay, so jQuery animate method, animate method is used to create animations. Okay, create custom animations. Okay, animate method is used to create our custom animations, and here syntax. Selector, for every action there is a selector. Okay, animate method. In animate method, so we can provide okay number of CSS properties. Okay, flower bracket is used to provide multiple CSS properties. Okay, and speed parameter and callback parameter. Okay, and the required parameters, these are the required params parameter. Okay, this is required parameter. This parameter is required parameter and defines the CSS properties to be animated, and speed is the optional parameter, and it specifies the duration of the effect. Okay, it specifies the duration of the effect, and callback function to be executed after the animate method completed. Okay, so one example on this animation method. Create one HTML form. Okay, animation. So button here. Okay, button value equal to okay, text is animate and id equal to btn animate. Okay, and next div tag, and this div tag has some CSS properties. Okay, style equal to background color, background color and the text color, div height 100 pixels and width is 100 pixels, and position is absolute. Okay, absolute position. Okay, and div tag contains some okay content to display. So when you click on this button, some animate, okay, some animation will be created on the div tag. Okay, so button name, button id. When you click on this button, div tag, okay, id is div1, okay, div1, and here animate method. In animate method, use flower bracket to provide multiple CSS properties. So when you click on this button, div tag will move from left to 300 pixels. Okay, from left 300 pixels. Okay, and div height, is 300 pixels and width is also 300 pixels. Okay, and the text color is white color. Okay, so these are the multiple CSS properties. So when you click on this button, okay, div tag is move from left to the 300 pixels, and div tag height is changed to 300 pixels and width also 300 pixels, and div tag text color is white color. And after complete this animate method in 4 seconds, okay, and callback function is will be executed. Okay, so the animate method is completed. The animation method completed. So run this example. Okay, click on this button. Okay, div tag is moving from left to 300 pixels. Okay, from left 300 pixels. Okay, and top also 200 pixels. Okay, from top 200 pixels, from left to 300 pixels. Okay, so this is the animation, custom animation. Okay, you can see here top 200 pixels, okay, left 300 pixels, and position absolute. Okay, so compulsory use this position property absolute. Okay, and fixed also you can use. Okay, and relative also you can use. Okay, and sticky also you can use. So absolute is best. Okay, so this is the animate method. Okay, so this is the params parameter. So this params parameter to be provided multiple CSS properties. to apply animation on selected HTML element. And next one, stop method. Okay, stop method in jQuery. Okay, jQuery stop method. So jQuery, this method is used to stop animations. Okay, stop animations or effects. Okay, before it is finished. Before it is finished. Okay, so before complete the method, okay, we can stop the effect on HTML element. Okay, stop method works for all jQuery effects and sliding methods and animations. Okay, and custom animations also. Okay, so the syntax is selector dot stop method. Okay, and the stop method stop the animation or effect. Okay, so here we can take one more button, input type equal to button and value equal to stop animation. Okay, and id equal to btn stop. Okay, so when you click on this button, the animation is stopped in the middle, so before it is finished. btn stop dot click function. Okay, and the selector is div1 dot stop. Okay, so now run this example. Click on this button. Okay, and click on stop animation button. Okay, the animation is stopped. Again you can click on animate. Okay, again you can click continue. Stopped. Again you can continue. Okay, so this is the stop method. Okay, you can stop the animation before it is finished. Okay, and you can continue. Again you can click on the button. Okay, so we can apply this stop method for sliding methods. Okay, sliding methods also we can apply. Slide toggle stop. Okay, and you can continue and stop. And for fading effects also same. Okay, use stop method to stop the animation or the effect. Okay, so next, callback functions. So callback functions. So JavaScript statements are executed by line JS statements executed line by line. Okay, line by line. So the next line of code can be run even though the effect is not finished. Okay, sometimes with effects, mm, next line code can be run even though the effect is not finished. Okay, effect is not finished. This can create errors. This can raise errors or create errors. Okay. So to prevent this, you can create a callback function. Callback function. A callback function is executed after the current function is finished. Okay. Callback function is executed after the current function is current effect is finished. Okay, and you know already callback function syntax, right? So this callback this is the total briefly about callback functions. And next topic is chaining concept in JQuery. jQuery chaining concept. Okay, jQuery chaining concept. So this jQuery chaining concept, the concept allows us to execute multiple jQuery effects or methods execute multiple jQuery methods within a single statement. Single statement. Okay, so jQuery allows us to execute multiple jQuery methods within a single statement. So single statement, nothing but if you want to execute slide down and slide up methods, okay, in the same single statement, syntax is dollar symbol and selector dot, okay, slide down and again slide up. Okay, these two functions will be executed in the single statement only. Okay, so before we executed slide down and slide up methods within a single method only. Okay, in this concept, chaining concept, we are executing two methods in a single statement. Slide down method and slide up method will be executed in the single statement only. Okay, so this is the technique of jQuery to execute multiple jQuery methods in a single statement. Okay, so one example for chaining concept. jQuery chaining. For suppose we can take this slide down. Okay, so when you click on this button, slide down and slide up. Slide down and slide up, both methods. Dot slide up will be executed in the 4 seconds, and after that, after complete these two methods, you can execute callback function. Okay, you can execute callback function in the slide up slide down method also. Okay, so that's it. So run this example. So click on this button, slide down, okay, and again slide up. Okay, after complete the slide up method, slide down method completed, alert box is displaying. Okay, so this is the chaining concept of jQuery. So we can execute multiple jQuery methods in a single statement. Okay, without write multiple statements.